Well, welcome back to Cityline. And as promised, I have with me two individuals who are going to, as we say, make you bust a gut in theater, okay? I'm talking about John Douglas Rake. He is the managing artistic director of Tacoma Musical Playhouse. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you. Good to be here.
And you brought with you one of the most funniest women within Pierce County and limits. I mean, she would give Elaine Stritch and Lucille Ball a run for their money. I'm talking about the one and only Sherry O'Hare. Hello, my love.
Hello, how are you? Does that mean I have a one-woman show in my future?
Well, I've seen your legs in fishnets, and the answer is yes, you do. So, John, let's talk about the upcoming production of Assisted Living, the musical. Why did you choose to do this with that? Well, I know why, but tell our audience why during COVID-19.
Well, originally we were supposed to do it during the year, and unfortunately, because of COVID, we had to postpone that. And then the licensing company said, hey, we can do this as a streaming video. And so I put my brain to it and decided, you know what, we are going to do this. And so I cast it, and it is a hoot.
Well, of course. So without giving too much away, what is Assisted Living about? And Sherry, I'm going to have you go first on this.
Okay, well, it's about a group of people who live at Pelican Roost Retirement Home, and it scans every possible thing you could think of, from ARP to colonoscopies that occur in retirement homes without making mock. Do you know what I mean? It's very endearing. It's very funny. It's well written. So I'll let John add on to that, because it was surprisingly wonderful, really wonderful, the script and the music.
It talks about organ donors, be an organ donor, you know, if you're going to leave your organs to someone else so they can run with them. There's a hypochondriac. There's a steak night on Sunday night that the gentleman can't eat it because he loses his teeth in the steak all the time.
And don't forget Nick Dent driving at 93.
Man. And then there's this, then there's a 93-year-old man that you don't want to get into his Cadillac with.
Okay, so that leads me to ask the question of, so what ages is this Zoom show appropriate for?
I think it's appropriate for everybody.
I do too.
And the reason is that there'll be kids or younger adults that will see their grandparents or their parents in these kind of situations, and they'll go, oh, that's grandpa. Or, you know, even the people, because they poke lovingly fun at the older people that are in assisted living care centers. And those people are going to say, oh, that's my friend next door, you know, or things like that.
I love that. Sherry, how much fun was this show to rehearse?
Well, let me tell you, it has been an adventure. And John said when we all got together, the other cast members, Frank Cohell, Lissa Valentine, and Michael O'Hara, when he got all of us together, we all met via Zoom. And we talked about how we could rehearse via Zoom. But there's two numbers where we all have to be together. And thank God, John found a way that all of us could be spaced and wear our masks until it came time to sing. So we've actually been now rehearsing at the theater, and just minimally because of COVID. And so in the beginning, we did things via Zoom, and that was fun because we did character things. But last night, we all got to see the entire show because we haven't been together. And oh my gosh, I mean, yes, we were supposed to rehearse, but there was some of it that was just, it knocked my socks off. It was so funny because we haven't seen Frank and Lissa, you know, and even some things that my husband's been rehearsing in another room I hadn't seen either. So, you know, we all brought things. So I'd have to say on the adventure scale, it's been a 10, you know, and it hasn't been, even though it's something new and it's something challenging, it's been so wonderful to put your feet on a stage again. It's just, I can't even describe it.
Yeah,
Thank
okay,
you.
you can't be making me cry because
I
that's
know.
what makes me cry. If people don't know this, Sherry is married to Michael, who's also in the cast, which leads me to maybe what were you thinking, or how did you pick this cast?
Well, I knew Michael and Sherry were bubbling together. And then Frank has been in some of our shows, and he's such a dear friend to Michael and Sherry, and he is just a real good comic timing. He's an incredible performer. And so I thought, that would work as well. And then we actually graduated one of our senior performers from our senior theater group, Lissa Valentine, who has done some of the leads in those shows. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to try her. And she's done a great job. Great
She
job.
has.
Oh, I love that. That's fabulous. So when I think about people, what can people look forward to when they see this show from home? Because, Sherry, you just talked about how great it was to step on that stage.
Mm-hmm.
So what can they look forward to since they're not going to get a chance to step on that stage? Sherry, why don't you go ahead first?
Well, I think it's going to be very entertaining. It's like so many people have been binge watching and have been streaming that I think seeing a live production, it'll be filmed live. It will be just like bringing a TV series or a short movie, a 90-minute movie into their home. And I think the quality, the costumes, the filming, all of it, I just think is going to be superb. So it'll be like watching a really well done show. It just won't be sitting in an audience. You'll be sitting in your bedroom with a bowl of popcorn.
That's right. John, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, and they're all performing as if there were an audience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the show is written for a live performance, and so they are continuing to perform it that way. And so they feel that the camera is their audience. What they're missing is the feedback from the live audience, which is really difficult because you don't know where the laughs are going to be and the applause and all of that kind of stuff. But it's still filmed in a sense that you will feel part of the show.
I love this. So wanting us to feel part of the show, Sherry, you can feel this coming on. What is the funniest tune from the show? And also, can you share a few lines for us to kind of tease us to kind of get
I can tell you what the funniest song in the show is, but I'm not going to. You're going to have to buy a ticket. However, that does not mean that I will not share with you another very funny song. There are so many funny songs, but Michael and I have a duet that is, am I not right, John? We don't want to give that away. So right. I will sing something from a song that I am enjoying a lot. So when I was young and kind of dumb, I listened to Adair. When my friend, oh, I'm sorry, my friend said she'd get a tattoo here if I would get one there. She said it would be sexy and aphrodisiac to get us getting something fetching down below my back. Tattoo. Well, you'll have to tune in to find out where that tattoo is.
Oh, brava, my dear. That is fabulous. So, Sherry, you have such a legacy of theater in this area. And I'm sure there's so many favorite things about doing this show. But what has been a challenge for somebody of your pedigree in terms of how long you've been doing this?
You know what? It doesn't matter what show I'm in or a director's vision or whatever. It's always a new experience to me. I always start from ground zero, and I try to roll with whatever happens and to go with. I always start as if I've had no experience. And so to me, I just feel like when John said this was going to be an adventure, this was going to be something different, whatever he had going along, John was very open for all of our suggestions and how we could all do this together as a group. So for me, it was a new show, a new way to do a show. And I just was putty in his hands. Well, I threw a few things in, but
That's all right. So John, let's shift a bit here and let's talk about what does TMP have coming up for the holiday season, and also let's talk about perhaps some winter camps.
Okay. We still have coming up an extension of our pandemic purge sale. We have a Christmas gift basket sale that people can come in and purchase things like, maybe something for a good dear friend or something that they haven't been able to really go out. So we're trying to cater to make it very simple for people to buy little Christmas gifts and gift baskets. So that's coming up the first 2 weekends of December. Then we also have on December 5th, we have Sing Along with Santa. Santa and 4 elves and Mrs. Santa are coming, and they'll join you in your own home through a video or through film. And the kids are invited to sing along Christmas carols with the elves, and then Santa will tell them a story, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's about an hour, and that's December 5th. Then on December 12th, we're having Zoom calls with Santa. You can talk to Santa for 5 minutes personally, one-on-one with the whole family, or just yourself as a child, or whatever you'd like to tell Santa, and he'll be listening, and he's going to come from the North Pole via a Zoom call. And then we also have our Christmas show coming up the following weekend, the 18th, I think it's 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's Christmas music from Broadway. And we've lined up a star-studded cast from TMB. And they're going to perform. We're going to film it on our stage and do social distance and everything again, but it'll look like a full review of Christmas music, fully staged, including some tap dancing and things like that. And for our Camp TMP winter break camps, we have the TMP Honor Camp that is going to do Cinderella, the Rodgers and Hammerstein. It's a version called Getting to Know. It's for youth and younger to learn about Cinderella and then perform it. And then we also have another camp for everyone that's going to be doing Annie Jr. So there's a lot of opportunity for kids and adults to support and be part of TMP.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you to both of you for taking time out of your day to Zoom with me in my kitchen. And, the timing of this musical could not be better. We all are taking deep breaths right now, sigh of relief, but also there is a sense of medicine that only a good hour, 90 minutes of laughing can give you. So we welcome the serotonin, we welcome the endorphins. We love you both so much, and thank you so much for being here. And want to get you back in here real soon. And happy holidays to you, Ms. Sherry, and to your Michael as well.
We love you right back.
Absolutely. Thank you for all you do.
Yes.
You're welcome. Well, that wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It is always a pleasure and privilege to be in your home, giving you a lot of great things to think about in this past hour. So please go out there, wear your mask, wash your hands, be a part of this wonderful tapestry we have, socially distanced. And when you come back, as always, I'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. Take care.
Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from Seattle. Oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from Seattle. Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home, from the fires to the loam. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma,